against that ring a lot. It tightens stuff. You know? And that's when
Happy
you can
Saturday.
go, bang, got it. So,
It was a nice day. It was a cold morning, but now it's
Yeah.
nice and
then
warm.
the other way is the springer knot.
No complaints about that.
So that was.
That's where you're.
Dun dun dun. Everyone hear me?
Excuse me. Thank you.
Hello?
The springer. Springer. We've already got this tied to something.
Hi. Okay, you guys can't hear me.
And then that looped around.
Let's see. So it was a good Saturday.
Yeah, no, you need to.
We got used to the new work
Say this is already
truck. We
tied
got
to
Janine's
something.
white
You need another
Expedition.
You haven't
Nothing
got
is
another
big.
thing, so you make one.
But it's really nice. It was nice.
Okay, so that's going right.
Pete and Bumble did really well jumping in. It's a higher
You make
jump
it-
for
see, that
them.
one's up there. Now,
They both were my stars today.
now if you go around, whenever you're going to go through and through there.
This woman in,
Now
and
you
she was
can
like a
really
bunch.
pull.
I went to Home Goods
See,
with
that
Pete,
was that- you can really
and we
pull
were
that.
leaving,
So
and
you can
oh
get it
my
right-
goodness, hi.
And then you do a safety knot on that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
like that, right there.
Oh, you can't see me. That's good.
But you need that second loop.
I don't even. Let's
I
figure
didn't
this
know that
out.
one was
Sorry,
also a
guys.
safety knot.
No, that's just
I'm on
that's
it.
just a ring. You wish you had a.
I don't know. Oh, I was saying about Pete.
The
This
other- the other
woman.
way to do it is
Woo!
you
She was
have
like a
enough
bunch.
rope is to
I
go
went
through
to.
here.
Ooh.
Pull against that.
Sorry, we're gotta deal with me
But sometimes
today.
you're miles
Struggling a little
away.
bit.
They do it in boats. Because you're closer to the boat.
Here we go.
etc.
Yeah, we were trying to leave, and this woman stopped me. She was just
All
like,
the-
"Oh my God, your
all the
dog!
stuff
He's
on
just
the-
so beautiful. He's so
on the
well behaved." Like,
Trailer is done
he
with
just
that.
went on and on. It was really nice.
Yes, I tied one on it
It's
today.
nice.
There you go.
Pete was very well behaved. He was
Okay.
very good.
Is anybody else doing this? Is anybody else?
Bella still hasn't started her internship yet, so she hasn't gotten anything.
Okay. Haven't done anything?
No.
No knife? No nothing? Is she here tonight?
Yes.
Well,
She's in
get
the
her.
barn.
Huh? Tell her to get up here.
Well,
Where are
Bella.
the toolboxes?
They're in the overflow room.
Are we
what
making
else?
too much noise?
No, you're fine. I struggled at first because I didn't realize the mic wasn't plugged in. Oh, I did that yesterday. I started talking 5 minutes go by. I was like, I haven't seen anyone say cam, like mic's on, and I was like, no one's asking me questions. And then I finally someone was just like, the mic's not plugged in, and I was like, oh, I've been talking to myself.
Yeah, the reason we've done that is that for some reason we are getting noise when we don't think we are. People hear us talking all the time.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's
we don't
weird.
like to have that on all the time. But
Yeah.
it seems to be that mic because when I unplug it like that,
We
I
don't
have
have
had
that-
no complaints that they hear us.
Okay, good to know. I'll.
I had thought it was
Figure
that
it
other
out.
camera. Because that other camera has a mic in it. But
Oh.
that's on mute right now, so it shouldn't be making any noise.
Hmm.
No.
Wow. Well. Huh. Next time I'll just get better at plugging the mic in, so it won't start
Where's
off.
Steve? Is he?
He was in the tractor with the manure when I came up.
Oh, he's
Moving.
still there?
When I saw him, but
You gonna make mail call?
I don't know. I don't. As long as he knows what time it is, I think he'll make it here. He's pretty on top of his game.
Well,
Oh, someone else thought it was funny. Today, Bumble and I, we went to Walmart, and I was spraying the Febreze. So I sprayed one to smell it, and I smelled it, and then this lady was standing there, and she just starts cracking up, and she was just like, you smelled it, and then your dog smelled it at the same time, and she was like, it was the cutest thing I've ever seen, and she just was laughing for 10 minutes, and I was just, I'm really glad you were are your daily entertainment. And she was like, he was like, you did it right, this is the same thing, you guys did the same, it was so funny, and I was like, well, I sprayed something
Did you
weird.
see my email on Febreze?
No.
My daily doggy? Historically, this is way back at the beginning of back there, Earl. There was a rumor that Febreze killed dogs.
Oh,
And Linda, who owned Earl, was absolutely convinced that Febreze had killed that dog. And it just was no truth to it. It was just one of these rumors that got flying around, and she was stuck on it. She was absolutely convinced that they killed. And it was so intense that if you watch nowadays, I don't think I have ever seen a Febreze commercial that does not have a dog in it.
Yeah, I remember
Like
reading
the
that.
Jack Russell just jumps up
Yeah,
in there.
or like-
Yeah. And then that's because of that rumor. It was a rumor. We used Febreze all the time, and we hadn't any problem.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those idiot rumors that gets going.
Yeah, but once it gets going,
And
yeah.
she was convinced. But people are like that. It's frightening
Yeah.
what people will believe.
Yeah,
The
people
things
are.
I tell people and they believe.
Oh,
dear.
yeah.
Let's not get into that one. Okay. Forget that part.
I am ready to be a grandma again. Yeah, that's what I was talking to someone in the store when I had Pete, the woman that was helping me. She was like, "Oh, he's very attached to you. Like, how do you not get attached to dogs?" And I'm like, "It's hard. Like, there are some that you get attached to more." And I was like, "He's actually one of my grandpups, so I feel like that's why I'm attached more." And I was like, "And my other grandpup, he's down in Florida, like Nicholas." And I was like, "So, like, I accept it." And then I just guess we just have more dogs to distract me for when they leave. And I'm like, "Oh, I can't think about they're gone. I'll follow with this one."
I have a firm conviction that we must not get terribly attached to any one dog, because we want that bonding to be with the person they're going to be with.
Yeah.
I'm just reading a book now on C&I dogs and how they have puppy raisers, and they invite the puppy raisers to their graduation. When the person gets the dog is going to graduate, they invite the puppy raiser. And the dogs get so excited seeing their puppy raisers. And now you're going to take that dog away again. That dog is bonded to that family.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's right to take them away from the family, shove them in a crate, train them for a year, whatever, and stick them with somebody else. They spend their life looking for those puppy raising people.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I couldn't do it. My friend wanted to do a puppy raising, and I was like, "You can't." And I was like, honestly, how are you gonna fall in love with this dog and then give it up? And I was like,
18 months.
Yeah, I was like, "You can't do it." I told her, I was like, "You can't do it." And I was like, "As your friend, I'm gonna get attached to that dog. Like, you can't do this to me either." Like,
So is that why she didn't? Because
yeah, and
I
it
remember she
didn't-
was saying,
yeah,
like,
it didn't
"Oh,
work
I'm
out
gonna
with
do it."
with her job either. But then she just ended up getting her own dog, and I was like, "Wouldn't you just rather have your own dog that you keep forever?"
And she's so
Puppy
cute.
raising,
Yeah.
the whole concept of puppy raising is bad.
Yeah,
I mean,
our
my
dogs-
noble opinion.
Even I feel like the dogs that leave as pets, like these dogs are very one person,
Yeah.
and I think it's because they don't grow up in a family. You know what I
Yep.
mean? They leave and they're like,
Well, that's why
"You're
you have to spread out your attention when you're here.
Yeah.
Working with these dogs, and you don't spend an awful lot of time with one dog. Oh, my favorite dog. You know, like Erlene did with Chaos. And left.
yeah."
You know, luckily Chaos is finally attached to Linda.
Well, it's like some of the bugs. June.
Yeah.
I took June home, and I want to take her home, but I just know I can't because I'm like, we can't get too attached to me.
And
I'm
that,
like-
that goes for dealing with these black dogs that I've got here. I don't know whether they're going to be my dogs or whether I'm going to put them out for breeding or whatever. But I don't want to see everybody carrying them down there. Oh, the poor little puppy dog, and carrying them all along. No! These are dogs, for pity's sakes. Let's have them be dogs first, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do with them.
Here you go.
Curly,
Yes.
is Bella's rope in here?
Oh my God! When did you
Bella?
sneak under there?
Oh.
Right here.
The Bella. Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be. Could be.
Piglet is in kennel 1
It's got a,
of the barn.
oh, the kit, yeah. And the knife is over here. We have a knife on the, no, a knife.
And
What?
a leash
And?
that you can buy in
Yes. You get one of these. And then you get a toolkit.
Oh my God! It's like Christmas.
Yes, and you get a pair of work gloves that Sam Keys has said. I do suggest you dye it like she did.
Also,
That's your study sheet.
okay.
Yeah, Piglet's in
Because
kennel
we're having
1
up for these
since they're all split up into
brown
2s, and then he's by
blue.
himself.
This has a spectacle.
There was Rabbit last night, I think, by
So he's
herself.
white and deaf. I personally would like to breed it to see whether we get.
Oh, ask me about
From there,
Yeah.
I don't think we get
His
it white.
will look
I
better
don't think
today.
I've ever bred one that was
Yeah.
actually deaf.
I think we're just feeding them too much food. I meant to be like, you gotta mention Piglet on Trainer Talk because they're gonna ask. Someone's gonna be wondering where this dog is.
Okay.
And
but he's not lost. He's just hanging out.
Splicing material, let me know, I'll cut you some more.
All right, sounds good.
And you get a toolkit somewhere.
Okay, I'll find it.
Oh yeah, that's a tool bag. So where's the tool bag? She's getting her tool bag.
You ready to take over?
Yeah.
It is funny about the one person thing, because that's my parents with Lainey. She's very much my dog.
Yeah.
So when I spend the night somewhere, my dad's like, yes, because he's the second person. So when I'm not there, he's the
the next.
number one. So he's like, yeah, I like when you go away sometimes because I get your dog. And I'm like, thank you. That works.
Yeah. Well, you gotta think of the dog. You know, they have a very nice life around here. But it's not the same as bonding with one person.
Yeah, going home with one person, sleeping in their bed and all that.
I think we bond our dogs very well. I think we're doing a fine job. I think the rest of the world is terrible.
That's the way to think of it.
We're
I mean,
wonderful
put out
in the
the
hell
dog,
with it. Yep.
so doing something right. The rest of the world is terrible. Are you just being? Where's Steve?
You got it. Thank you.
It's Christmas already.
No, wonderful.
All right, have a good night.
Bye. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, we got Bella her toolkit and knife and splicing material and her homework sheet to worry about what dog gets bred to what dog. This belongs somewhere else too. Put that down there. What are we doing? We're opening mail. Is anybody? Where's Steve?
Where is Steve? I'm not sure. He should be on his. Wow, I know it's the left of front.
You want to try and find them? I'll start opening mail. Of the bills first. Why not? This is Verizon. This is Verizon Service Dog Project. Building in the rear of number 37, whatever that means. I think that's basically the stuff in the barn that makes the, yeah, $184.99. That's the, that's his camera stuff. $184.99. Okay, and then the other one is no, this one must be that one. Holy smokes, this one's 362. What the hell is that one? This one's 362. Let's just see if we can figure this out a little bit. Oh, Fios Internet 75, whatever they are, is for 2 years. That jackasses that up. Verizon Property Tax Recovery Charge at $2.60. Federal Subscriber Line Access. Federal Universal Service Fee, $7.96. PEG Grant Fee, $5.95. Regulatory Recovery Fee Federal is 8 cents. License fee 11 cents. Franchise related costs 65 cents. Regional Sports Network fee, why the hell we got that I don't know, for $5.89. Fios TV broadcast fee $2.99. Carrier cost recovery charge 36 cents. VLD long distance administrative charge 74 cents. And VLD long distance access charge $1.85. Wasn't that wonderful?
I made it.
Oh, good. You missed all the chargers that we have for Verizon.
Oh, good.
Isn't that wonderful?
If I'm gonna miss
Well, what
something,
the
that's
hell-
what I wanna miss.
What is all this?
Holy
This one must be the house
Oh, I'm sorry.
computer stuff.
I know, but I wanna get the shirt.
FiOS Internet 2525.
Oh, he doesn't do that.
Oh, that's the house.
What's that? What I got?
13 IP addresses.
Oh, yeah.
No. 13 IP addresses, $50. FiOS Quantum 75M upgrade, $25. There we go with the 75. I knew we were supposed to have the. So all of that,
Good job.
all of that is also camera stuff. $185 there. $185 there. This is every month. And this is 324. And this one doesn't have any governmental taxes and all that crap attached. That's kind of interesting. Isn't that fun?
Have a good night. Good night.
Bye.
Hey, Haley. See you later.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Hi, Haley. She graduated from the splicing.
Oh, I have a card for you. So, I'll leave it here for you. I'm sorry.
Hi.
Drop it.
So we have two different Verizon episodes here.
What's happening?
One's $300 and some odd dollars, and the other one is $200.
There's one for your internet and one for your wireless? Or, oh wait, or for your
One of
TV?
them, one of them, one of
Don't you
them.
have it all wrapped in one bill?
Yeah, no. Why could they do? No, because one's for the rear of 37. But you know what's funny is that this has no funny things attached.
No funny things.
Well, you weren't here while I read some of these other things. These have all of these. I'll read just some because it got boring. Verizon property tax recovery charge, $2.60. Federal subscriber line access, $7.96. Federal University service fee, $6.14. PEG something or other, $5.95. Regulatory recovery fee, federal, 8 cents. License fee, 11 cents. Now, why is this account got all these things and this one is just straight?
Can I see that one for a second? This one.
Which one? I mean, why doesn't this have any?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry to hold you all up, but if you've got any ideas, let me know.
This looks like your main phone bill.
Then what the hell? Does that one say the rear of?
All right, this is your internet bill. You should roll them into one, but that's your internet bill. This is your phone, your whole phone service bill. Well, as for all this stuff,
Yeah, an internet.
it's
But
ridiculous.
why aren't any of these funny little?
Because that's not phone. That's just internet.
Well, that's internet.
No, this is just phone.
Well, it's got funny little taxes for internet coverage. 8 cents here and 11 cents there, and you haven't even got that page up. Do you have that page up? No, you do. I think we better quit. Let's get back to the other stuff. It's not going to do us any good, unless anybody's got any ideas.
No, I don't. I mean, this is. Yeah, this is just for your phone. I mean, you have a the wireless router is for your phone. It covers your phone and your internet, so that's why that's on here. That's just your internet service, is what it looks like to me. We'll look at it after. But I think that's what it is.
That seemed to me cut off high, but we're worried about somebody ought to pay attention to that. Okay, are we ready? We have dog problems going through. She's going out right
We
now.
got a lot done today.
That's right, we did.
Wait till you go down and see that.
Really?
You're gonna be impressed.
Oh, good.
I'm serious.
Okay, we have Harold.
Carolyn wanted.
No!
Oh!
No, know.
Harold Meyer,
Oh,
Henderson, Nevada.
get away from me with that dirty mouth of yours.
She's on all four legs. For all she was wailing. May.
Oh man, that was scary this
That was
morning.
scary.
That was really scary.
Lying on her side screaming.
Oh.
And got up and walked off. You can't win. 3 bricks, please. Dion Miller. 5 bricks for Harold. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll do that in here. That goes in there. That doesn't go in there. It goes in that one, and it goes in that one. And then those go in here. And we have Earl E. Bird from Robbinsville, Massachusetts.
From Robbinsville.
These people!
How do they send those with fake towns?
Early Bird. Earl E. Bird. Everybody's getting in the act here. That's okay.
Coming up with some good ones.
They are.
That's a good one. There's another one coming too. I saw it already. I
Yeah,
had to
they
think
are.
about it.
It's just-
I gotta read them ahead now, just in case they're gonna catch me short-shifted here. Okay, 2 bricks, please. Thanks so much for the knowledge, laughs, and of course the service you provide. Early Bird. Oh, good. Okay.
I love Robbinsville.
Okay. And then that goes in this box, and then this one goes up here. And this one is Janice Hubbard. I can't make anything out of that, can you? Janice Hubbard, National City, California.
That's how could
Janice Hubbard.
What did I say about that dirty mouth? Get it away from me. Get it away from. Excuse me. No, don't eat that. That's a stool.
What are we doing?
Go over there and play.
Okay, you can have that.
Thank you.
Here we
Now
have
I'll
another-
try to read it.
Another $2 bill. Janice Hubbard. She's got
Janice
that
Hubbard.
on this check too. Wonderful. We'll put that in the box. Thank you for sharing the wonderful people and beautiful dogs that you show us each day. Like to order 2 donkey bags. Wasn't that wonderful? Bellingham, Washington. Bellingham, Washington. That's where I went. That's where I was a donkey expert in a legal case.
Oh, that's right. I remember
It was
that. Yeah,
very interesting. They paid my way all the way from here. Had a wonderful time. Okay. Oh my Lord.
yeah. Uh-oh.
War and Peace.
War and Peace.
Tolstoy, Massachusetts. War and Peace. That's a good one.
Don't you wonder what the mail people
Yeah,
think?
I don't
when-
think
when
they-
they see these, it's like what? Maybe they don't read the return addresses. I don't know, but
Well, I gotta be careful. I make sure I pay attention and I get them. Ever since what was the one? Fu King. What was it? Fu King? Lou King.
Lou King,
Lou King.
not Fu King.
I'll never live that one down.
Lou King.
Why-
Hey,
Knock it off.
What is that?
you know, wasn't there
No!
enough of that this morning?
Dan!
Drop it. No growling.
Hey, hey.
$2 for the fun
Kenny's got
fund,
the
and
right
thanks
idea.
again.
You're out cold.
Carlene and crew, thank you all, etc.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Do we have any
You get
back
that
scratchers in this place? No.
And what?
Back scratchers?
No, no.
What? That's who was the one that scratched your back.
You want a back scratcher?
Oh, there we go. Now you're talking. Thank you.
Okay.
Get away from the laptop.
Jan Gerhold, did we have that from being mailed on the 13th?
Dan Gerhold. Oh, I'm going to leave that right here for a few minutes. Thank you.
Really, scratching an itch has got to be one of life's most pleasurable.
Oh, I agree.
It really.
I agree.
It-
I've got a back scratcher in almost every room in the house. I used to have one in my car, but it was a little difficult.
Mm. My people skills are just fine. It's my tolerance to idiots that needs to work.
Can I have the envelope for that one?
That's Jan.
Oh, Jan, okay. That's good.
And everyone has at least one unstable friend. I just happen to be that friend. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. And don't
Uh-oh.
write it on Facebook either.
And he's got the hiccups.
And you get the hiccups again.
Oh,
You have one. No,
the-
this one.
That one.
There we go. Here she goes again, drinking again. Frank and Donna Berry, Minot, Maine,
Yeah.
Minot, M-I-N-O-T, Maine,
From where?
Maine? From where? What part of this did you not understand?
Like where in Maine?
M-I-N-O-T, Minot,
Oh, Minot.
Minot? Okay, you can have Minot. You want that Minot?
So,
This gift is in honor of the 60th wedding anniversary of John and Mona of San Antonio, Texas. Mona and John are Donna Barry's sister and brother-in-law. They were married on June 22nd, 1958 at the Trinity Lutheran Church, Rock Point, Long Island, New York. From Frank and Donna Berry, Minot, Maine. Well, isn't that amazing? Honor of the 60th wedding anniversary of John and Mona Kwan of San Antonio, Texas. Well, thank you very much.
Happy anniversary.
Happy
happy anniversary.
Right. Okay, you can have that one then.
Thank you.
And this one is the hard right agenda threatening the. Okay.
Had my anniversary this week too.
I'll put that someplace else.
42 big ones.
Who?
Me.
United Way.
42? Wow. Woo-hoo.
This is from United Way. $204.08. Oh no, $363.33.
Cool. That they're giving us, or we owe them?
No, they're giving that to us.
All right, well, we'll put that down then.
Final payout.
Whoops, I can spell.
I don't understand it at
If
all.
they don't mind, I choose
United
the name
Way
of
of
the
Greater
organization.
Philadelphia and Southern New Jersey. I don't understand this, but I'm certain that this is the kind of thing that Linda reads and understands. And there's just no way I can be
Thank
part of
goodness
that.
for Linda.
Oh, thank God for Linda. She's getting somebody married today. She didn't get here.
Oh, nice.
She says she has married the next 3 Saturdays.
Really?
It's that time, yeah.
That could be a problem if she's gone too long. We just pile up stuff. Here, give it to Linda. Yeah, we've got problems. And this is, uh-oh, what happened?
I have another itch.
This is from Zionsville, Indiana.
Oh, man.
Heine, Henkeline.
Henkeline, it looks like.
Henkeline.
Yeah.
Okay,
Might be just the last name, I'm not sure.
yep, I think so.
Oh.
That has to be it.
No, you
There's
leave that
no-
alone. That's my bad.
there's no
Leave that
envelope in
alone,
there.
too.
I don't think
I'm
so.
sorry.
Ah, there we go. Don't tell me there was a letter in there. No, I don't think there was. It wasn't good. Okay. Oh, goody. Here you go. You're home free.
Oh, thank you, I need these right now.
Right. And here we have some already wrapped up ones. That's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
People snacks, people snacks.
Those are
people
good ones.
snacks, People snacks.
Let me,
I'm sure I
let me prepare the box for distribution.
Oh.
Oh. All right. Uh-oh.
Careful.
I haven't cut myself yet. One
Well,
of these days.
there's always a first time.
I know.
Be careful.
Here we go. All ready to use them. Put those over there.
Those could have been pickers too, you know.
Huh? No. We got nothing.
Okay.
What have I got? I have a couple here.
Something smells good over here?
Okay. Now what do we do? What do you got? I'm ready.
Alright.
Ready, set, go.
Let me just thank everyone. Alright. Where are we? Hi, Steve and Annie. It's wonderful to see you both at the farm again. Thank you, Marge. Oh, we're going to give Marge, I'll talk to you about that after, but let's get through the comments and then we'll revisit that. Schnizzer says the fees are crazy on cell phone bills. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Blue. Appreciate that.
Well, I
Yeah,
must
you-
admit that
yeah,
second
those are-
bill, it's $175, $185 or whatever. That does have that bit about having addresses. 13 addresses.
Oh, okay.
We have 13 IP addresses for the whole system.
Email,
That's because of the cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
cameras.
And you get 16, you pay for 16, they keep 3, or I don't know what happens. It's something weird.
That's weird. Usually I think they give you 5 free ones and then you pay for everything over that.
No, well, we did have to go up. Somewhere
Yeah.
along the line, we
Yeah,
had to
but-
go up.
That would be one. I'll have to look at that again, but that would be a logical reason for there being some additional charges there.
No, that's
All
that was the simple bill.
Thank you for the happy anniversary. Snow Dog wants to know what happens if Mr. Bird wins.
We'll figure it out.
I want to fly away.
What happened?
She wants me to stop singing, apparently.
Can't blame her.
Really? Jane Sladen says the early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese. You're right.
I've heard, that's a very good thing.
Jane wants to know, does Linda actually perform marriages?
No, not that I know of.
Thank you, Joan. Janet Single, how was Carlene's day? How was Mayhem after her run-in this morning?
She lived a little bit. We put her in a, could be Sizzle wonked her, I don't know.
Man, she was really
She
down,
was
though.
down and screaming.
Oh my God.
And it was just, I was working the tractor, and it was just after I had backed up about 6 inches.
Well,
And I turned around, how the hell, she's way far away. You know, and I look very carefully when I'm backing up and things with that damn tractor, but couldn't have been me. And then I'm trying to figure out if she's still screaming, am I sitting on top of her? You know, I mean, all these things go through your head, you know. Shall I move forward? Shall I move back? You know, etc.
kind of like you did when you dropped the
Wonked you.
bucket on my foot this morning.
He
And
put
held it there.
he put his foot under where I was lowering my bucket.
And she not only drops the bucket on my foot, but then she goes and drags it across. I'm like, oh. Okay. All right. She seemed how a couple of people are asking how May is doing. I mean, she seems though.
She seems fine.
She's good.
Huh.
She's good. Roughhousing, playing.
She's very vocal about it. We put her in V-Pen by herself, and by the time she got out of V-Pen, she forgot about it or something.
She, boy, I'll tell you. Well, Joan Marcano says, you and Tom were amazing on how fast you both got to Mayhem. And what do you do with your summer? Well, I mean, I was in the laundry room. I'm not sure where Tom was, but I heard that blood-curdling
she was
scream, and I
screeching.
just flew out the door, and I saw her laying on the ground. I'm like, oh my God. But there was no one near her. I mean, I saw Sizzle walking away from her,
Yeah.
so I knew you didn't run over.
I had to have been 40 feet away.
Oh, yeah, no, you
That was a long way away. But, you know, I could have hit her and had her run that far back. All these ideas went through my head.
No, I think you're right. I think Sizzle must have just bowled her over
yeah,
and stunned her.
Sizzle
And
does
boy,
that.
she was, wow. That noise, though. Whew.
Wonk.
What do I do with my summer? I work. Janet Single, do you do any training? Did you do any training today?
I watered the grass.
You were training the grass. Okay, there you go.
Well, my big excitement was I got all the yard cleaned up and I threw everything in the dump trailer and got ready to go to the dump one of these days. And I left it all in there. And then I went over to see whether Megan was over doing a calendar shot across the highway here. And when I crossed the highway, there was an absolutely gorgeous sofa and love seat. And I sat there in front of it for a while, and I emailed Megan. I said, Megan, I'm sitting in front of this beautiful. And she was too far away, so I came back. I figured, well, I can't have every sofa I see.
Why not?
So, because these people,
I know.
Jessica has this new house up there in Rowley, and they don't have any furniture. And here's this, and it was calling to me. So I came back, and I sat and I looked at that trailer. I had no horse trailer. That's not here. I don't know where that is. And so the only trailer I had was that. So I pulled it out of where it was parked, and I raised that trailer right up, dumped the whole trash all over the place out there. We rode out and got the sofa. Picked up the sofa. So now I have a big pile of trash in the middle of the yard. But at any rate, we got the sofa.
The sofa. What color's the sofa?
Excellent.
It's white.
White. Wow.
Yeah.
It's white tan. It maybe it's leather. I don't know. I sat in the car while Haley and Tom put it in the dumpster.
And Jessica, if you're watching, and you get really desperate, I mean, we do have pallets. We can make chairs. I've seen plans online. You can make chairs out of them and everything. Tables.
At the rate we're going, we're going to fill the house up before.
I used to make tables out of those big cable spools.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those have a little more pizzazz than the pallets. But at any rate.
In fact, I have a couple still. You can have them if you want.
With the spools?
Yeah.
I was always making. See, I got two right there.
I had one, I made a coffee table that was that big.
Yeah.
And another one I still have about that big.
Yeah.
Do you know if the fans are on above the donkeys in the barn to keep the flies away?
No, I don't think they're on yet. I don't think they're flying things yet, are we?
There are some out there, yeah. There are.
Oh.
Yeah. Joe Marcano, for Carlene, can you share your story when you were called to be a donkey expert?
Oh, it was wild. It was between me and a friend of mine, Frank Barthen, who has owned and run the donkey basketball games for 50 years. And he was the other one that had donkeys loose in public. He was the only other one. And the two of us were the national experts on donkeys loose in public. And they spent a lot of time on the phone talking to me, and finally they decided, okay, they wanted me to go out there and be the expert witness. So I went out there, and the other side, what had happened was this donkey was usually kind of loose in the neighborhood, and it just wandered around, belonged to the guy across the street. And some kids were out playing, and the mother came out with a clothesline and tied one end of it to the donkey and gave the other end to her son. And then they have pictures of it, told him to pick it up and so he didn't trip in it. He wound the whole thing around his hands. And the donkey just walked off, and he tripped and fell and hit his head on the curb, and it killed him.
Oh, that's right, I remember you, yeah.
It killed him. And it was not, in my noble opinion, it was not the donkey's fault, it was the rope. At any rate, they tried to say that the donkey was totally unreasonable and unmanageable and things like that, and their main witness was the blacksmith. Well, donkeys and blacksmiths never get along terribly well anyway. And the reason being, and I know it because I've been there and done that, when you pick up a donkey's foot to trim the front end, you cannot twist it and put it between your knees like you do a horse. You've all seen blacksmiths doing that. Donkeys' shoulders don't twist. If you do that to a donkey, they'll stand straight up in the air because it hurts. If you pick up the foot, and it's very uncomfortable, you hold it underneath the donkey and file it off or whatever you want to do to it, you're fine. But the minute you twist it, you're in trouble. And I knew that. So I took the people out to where the donkey was in the pasture. And I went out with the donkey totally loose, not a strap on it. And I went around, I had a rock in my hand. I picked up all 4 feet underneath the donkey and banged on them, just like you would do if you're all 4 feet. And the donkey is loose in the pasture. I had nothing on him. And then I just picked one up and just twisted it slightly, and she stood straight up in the air. and we won the case.
Wow. Wow.
That one little thing I knew about don't twist the front end of a donkey. You know, donkey was fine. So
It's a
there.
good story.
That's the end of my story.
It's a good story. I've heard that
So
one.
they paid me. I think they paid me $1,500.
Wow.
I was
We'll
there.
learn more about donkeys.
I was there. I was there about a week. I had hotel, a car. I drove up and down the coast for a while. I ate oysters. I did everything I was supposed to. It was when computers were new, and I ended up going to a Staples and playing with their computers for a while. Any rate,
So Swim wants to know if the fans are. I believe the fans are on in the donkey bar, but we're going to come back to that because we have something.
we have a lot of fans to find.
Well, we have something else too. Thank you, Java, for a happy anniversary. Monica says Chaos is fast asleep. She's so beautiful. She's always fast asleep. Punky from New York. Mayhem and Sizzle were playing rough. There was a video posted below. Oh, okay. Oh, all right, excellent. The actual accident was off camera, but her yelps could be heard on the Puppy Hill camera.
Oh, I'm sure.
Wow. The camera too. Oh God, that means they heard us out there today talking about donkey poop and. God damn it. Sorry. She did stand up soon after. Correct. Pro Wheel Marge says, Carlene, dropping the bucket on your foot. When I took horseback riding lessons years ago and a horse stepped on my foot, its owner told me I shouldn't have put my foot under hers.
Right. Sounds good.
And Regina says, that's what Carlene told her when Mo stepped on her foot. Mo stepped on my toe once too. That hurts.
It's funny when you work around horses there's a certain way you sort of spin your feet sideways. You spin on your heels to get your toes out of the way.
Pro Wheel Marge says, how the heck do you put your foot under the horses when it's standing on all fours anyway? Blue Penguin says, dining table was the large spool thingy and tables were the smaller ones. Spray painted blue. Homemade lamps from small wooden kegs. Wall art with street signs. I mean, this is what you know, when you were young, this is what we did.
That's right.
And I remember sanding those things down and staining them and putting, I put polyurethane on them. They were great. Use them for a
You know
long
what?
time.
This shirt that she has on, when you pick up something, the space and the P go away and you have goats. What the hell she got on her shirt? It was just the way you went together here, and the P and the space and the P were gone.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. I walked her somewhere, and then these two little girls, like, I want to pat the goat. I want to pat the goat. And I'm like,
They must have been looking at your shirt.
they thought she was a goat.
I could have been. I literally thought that said goats.
No, go pat.
It says go Pats.
Not the show.
Yeah, okay. All right,
But
so
the space and the
now
P
lean
were
forward and do
missing.
this.
And it ended up
Yeah.
goats. Yeah, that's
There you
what
go.
happened. Okay, next problem.
Oy vey. RJ from Wisconsin wants to know, do the young kids know not to wear sandals around the donkeys?
The word.
Jane Sladen says, lamps from Chianti bottles.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and candle holders. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, from like Boone's, what was it, Boone's Farm and oh my God. Kimmy from Medway, Mass says, goat, Tom Brady, duh. So anyway, while there's a little pause here, I sent you an email, I don't know, maybe you didn't get it or something, because Grace and I have been going back and forth about it, and I emailed you about it, but Pro Wheel Marge wants to donate a fan for the barn.
I haven't heard, I didn't get that.
At first she wanted to just donate a bag for a fan, and then she found a fan that was specifically for barns, because she read that just regular box fans pick up a lot of dirt and dust and stuff, and they can be a fire hazard. So she wants to donate that to us. So
Wonderful. Who
Okay.
knows this?
Pro Wheel Marge. Pro Wheel Marge.
Pro Wheel Marge, okay.
So
Wonderful.
anyway, so yeah, thank you, Marge. That's an awesome. We did look at it and it looks perfect. So
What looks perfect?
the fan.
Where is it? We got it?
No. That's why I emailed you. I sent you a link to it, but I probably it was a few days ago.
Okay.
No problem. Whatever.
Try it again.
We'll try it again.
This computer of mine is a little bit flaky, you know.
I told you I'll work on it anytime.
Nobody's stopping you now.
Carol Detremont says a fawn was born in my friend's son's backyard yesterday. Wow, that must have been cool. Pro Wheel Marge says Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill brings back memories. And Jerry 117 Sacramento, California says you just can't make this stuff up. Yeah, what was it? Boone's Farm, Bally High, and then there was what was the
Reuniting Lambrusco.
Reuniti Lambrusco? What was the screwdrivers in a bottle? It was
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
come on, help me out.
Yeah, screwdrivers in a bottle.
Yeah, we shouldn't be talking
I know.
about liquor, but anyway. If I could save time in a bottle. Who did that one, Sue?
Which one?
If I could save time in a bottle.
Jim Croce.
Oh, good.
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do.
She's good. Okay.
Everybody
That's all right. I have one that I know I'm going to stump you on. Punky says, have you seen the new giraffe Penny Lane born at the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo?
No.
Ooh, we'll have to see that. Pro Wheel Marge says, I'm thrilled that you would like it. I'll order it right now. If you like, I can forward the email to Carlene with the pics. That would be great. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Marge. And that's really nice of you. That's an awesome thing to have in the barn. CMK from Virginia says, Mad Dog 2020.
What?
Sue,
Yeah,
Mad Dog 2020?
yeah. Mad Dog 2020.
No, nothing? Okay.
Tango was the drink.
Tango, that's it. Tango. That's it.
You speak a whole different language. I don't even know what you're talking about.
All right. Blue Penguin says, I once created a fire pit grill with old cinder block, shopping cart, and the backside of a toilet. I'm not sure if I'd want to eat anything off that grill, but anyway, could grill like 40 burgers and hot dogs. Tried to make a chandelier out of a MD 4040 and Boone's Farm bottles. Oh my God.
Our fire pit down here is it's a brand new septic tank. The fire pit in the T10?
Yeah.
It's a septic tank.
Oh, is that right?
I found, one of my magazine routes went by a place that sold stairs and tanks and round things. I don't know what the hell they were. Big round thing. And I
That's
thought,
funny.
oh, that would make a great fire pit. So I had them deliver it, and I had dug the hole already for it with the tractor, and we slid that thing in, and it landed perfectly. And that's where it stayed.
That's funny. Regina says, you and Sue should do a song thing on camera. I loved it when I was there. Now, on camera's about the dogs, but
Yeah.
and wine, but but maybe sometime. Maybe sometime. All right. How are we doing, folks? Oh, wait, one more popped up. Rob from New Jersey says, Thunderbird. Remember Thunderbird?
Thunderbird, yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh,
How's supper coming?
I have so much
Stuff is ready.
donkey
It's
dust
waiting
up
for
my
you.
nose.
Vanessa,
Oh.
yeah. Vanessa was ahead of the game.
Oh, good.
Baked chicken, rice and beans.
Oh, Vanessa,
Wow,
yeah.
okay.
All right, thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend.
And
Happy
please
Father's
re-
Day to all those fathers out
Oh, yeah,
there.
happy Father's Day, Steve. Yeah.
And
Yes, happy
I will be unplugging this entirely. And you're gonna let me know if you can still hear this business of us talking. Because nobody has reported that since I've started just plain unplugging this whole thing, taking it apart.
Why, was the sound still going through the switch?
Yeah, no, when we thought everything was off, they were hearing me on the telephone and talking to Linda and things. So this is now off.